Hey guys, Traxxas Digger Pete here with my new beauty, the Speed Bandit. And I actually just did a few passes, and on the third pass, I ended up having to take apart my slipper clutch, and I actually broke those little brake pad things in there. If you can, yeah, you can see that right there. I broke 2 out of, or you know what, no, I broke 3 out of 3. They're all correct. And when I took it apart, I want to say this spring was probably around 200 degrees. This thing was hot to just a slight little touch. So, I actually drove it up to me, and it came up to me smoking. And I thought worst case scenario first. I blew up the motor and ESC or something, and I was freaking out. And it actually ended up being me melting the gearbox. I melted it. So I guess that's why you have aluminum transmissions or aluminum gearboxes. So I got inside, and oof, I think it actually, yeah, it spit grease all over it. So this is going to end up being taken apart again, unfortunately. And it's going to get an aluminum gearbox. Just another thing for me to blow money on. But the motor, by the time I got inside and found my gun after about, I want to say, 10 minutes, the motor was at 167 degrees, and that was cooled down from what it was before. And this was the third pass that I ended up bringing it back in. So I got to work on heat sinking, but this thing is quite the beast. And as you can see, it's all blacked out, nice and stealth looking. And you can see I got my fancy Gravedigger style body going on here. I'm going to have a sticker made up by casualmoose.com. Custom t-shirts and stickers and all that stuff. I have a sticker made up right here that says Gravedigger keeps the channel theme going with the Diggerpede, which will hopefully be brought back to life. And I got my nice removable wing for the rear with 2 body clips, and I actually just slide it right on like that onto a traxxas / rear body mount, a stock one, not an RPM one. And I ended up getting that wing and that wing, same thing, for $12 for both of them. They're usually $20 each, and that's actually a discontinued one too, so even better. But other than that, just updates. I dyed everything black. This tie rod actually got a little more black than I thought it was gonna, which is sweet. I had to buy a new black upper chassis, and there's no more Chevy sticker right there. There's not the bow tie anymore. I got RPM shock towers front and rear. And I think that's pretty much it. I took off the aluminum shock caps. Got a different antenna. Antenna tube. Took off the blue wheel nuts. And put on red springs. But yeah, this thing is hot. And I'm actually going to New York this weekend, so I won't be able to work on it. But yeah, that actually got hot enough to liquefy the grease from the gearbox and spit it on everything. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of make out a line right there. Right up there on the shock tower, I don't know. Probably not. But that's just from where this gear just spit it up everywhere. And I don't even know how that happened, but it's not good. So, if any you speedrun people out there view this video, just give me some tricks on how to solve these kind of overheating issues and whatnot. I could really use them. I'm just trying to get up there with you guys speed-wise. I'd like to say it was probably pulling around 50 or 60 with a 11.1 volt 3S 50C LiPo battery, speed pack dynamite, my friends, and a 30-tooth pinion and an 83-tooth pinion, my bad, and a 31 spur right there. So if you could just give me any tips and tricks on overheating issues, that'd be great. Thanks.